All right. All right, Mikey, we're going to take the right handcuff off. All right?
Thanks.
Now, you're going to behave like a gentleman, or you're going to go in the cell.
Where am I going to go?
Do you understand me?
Where am I going to go?
Well, if you get a little wild on us, then all bets are off. Okay? All right.
Let me loosen this one up a little bit, Michael.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Someone out there have a set of cuffs we can put on him instead of ours so we can go back up when we go back up?
People gonna put me in jail.
Okay, Michael.
You're going to take your jewelry off your hands and put them all on the table for me, okay?
Get a little soap for that if it won't come off.
Last night I dreamed that I was a police officer. When I woke up this morning, I found a club in my hand. $1,200.
Most women would kill for a diamond that size.
Please.
Right?
The situation.
Okay.
The situation that I'm in. Please don't mention women.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Been in my family for some 37 years, 38 years. My father is a police officer, presently serving in the department. I have an uncle that retired and a cousin who is also a police officer with the Boston Police. So it's something that I was born and raised with, and explaining it just doesn't do it justice. It's a job that I love. 1 minute you're responding to a radio call for a man with a gun, and then being faced with that man with the gun, and and having to deal with that, the anxiety that you go through. Trying to explain it to people, they just don't realize it. All they want to do is give you the grief, and we're paying your salary type of an attitude, and it's just not like that. This police department has some good people out there that are working hard day in and day out. And they get no appreciation from it sometimes, and you really get fed up with it sometimes. You have to deal with it, and we do deal with it, but we don't like it.
1-4-1-2-1-2-1-1.
We're heading to the 100 block of Dartmouth Street for a report of a fight inside the Food Basket, which is a variety store. Food Basket? That's it. What?
You're running into the team.
What do you want? Where'd that guy go? Just run through. Tim.
Hey, me, man. I didn't do nothing, man. That's the guy. I was talking to the guy right here. Yo, did I do anything wrong, man? I was talking to this guy right here.
Yeah, I know. I seen you run.
I was running, yeah, because I got to catch that train. The train just pulled up.
Okay.
Right from here, he stopped and saw me when running back.
No, sir, don't come over.
I think we're going to get that guy in the
You can walk up
Food
there.
Basket for an ID on this.
I don't got no problem with nobody. I don't got no problem with you guys.
I know you don't. Just shut up again.
Yo, hold up.
Sit in the car.
I was talking to this
Sit
guy
in the
right
car.
here,
I
man.
said sit in the car.
Yeah, all right.
I was talking to this guy right here.
There's a guy right here.
What's up?
See the guy's closer? I was coming out of the Bayback machine. He asked me for a quarter. I said I didn't have a quarter. He said, well, you give me $1. The machine, you just came out of the machine. I said, look, I don't have $1 on me. I just got the only money I had out of there. He says, give me $10. I said, look, I'm not going to give you $10. Come on. So I walked into the store, and he followed me. Kept yelling, hey, come on. I want to talk to you. Finally got inside. He came right up in my face and said, you're going to get change now. You're going to give me money. I said, no. And he came right up into my face. I said, look. And then he took a swing at me.
He hit you there?
You pushed me. Then he said he wouldn't let me out of the store. I asked the people inside the store to call the police. Okay. And then he said, okay, look, I'm going to be outside. And I said, just let me go, all right? I went outside. He really took a vicious swing. He did this to my glasses.
Okay. And demanded money, right?
Demanded money. Yeah. Did this, and I haven't seen a mirror, but I feel I feel loose teeth in my mouth.
You need an ambulance?
I don't think I need an ambulance, but
you got a bubble in your
bubble in your eye. I don't think I need an ambulance, but I wouldn't mind looking into a mirror to see what I look like right now.
You got one, sir?
I don't have one. I left mine. Yo, what's he doing, man?
You're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Why am I under arrest, man? Ain't he gonna charge?
Assault with intent to rob. You
What?
have the right to
I ain't
remain
robbing nobody, man. What the Why are you the person in the store, man? Why are you talking to people in the store, man?
I did. I talked to the victim.
I just came in the out of the house, man. I just came out of the house right now, man.
You're under arrest. You have
I
the right
just
to
came
remain
what?
silent.
What? Puerto Rican, you're white, and you're
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I just came out of the house right now. I just came out of the house right down the street. And I'm out here robbing somebody? Man, why? Well, he's white? Yo, where the he at, man? Yo, I'm gonna make a threat right now, right? And I'm gonna tell you right now, right? And if I'm under arrest for nothing, I'm gonna kill okay? I'm gonna kill
We'll put him in for threats, too.
You want me to name or anything?
And when did he assault you? Inside the store?
He insulted me. He hit me once on the side of the head inside the store. I went outside, thought I could talk, mistake. And he hit me, knocked the glasses off there outside.
No, he's a liar, man. He's a liar, man. He's a liar, man. He's a liar.
There's a lot of times where this crime's committed and you get there and you search and you look, you can't find them, and you know, and it's just you go about your business, and the victim is off to the hospital, and there's nobody ever apprehended for the crime. But in this case, due to the quick response, you know, we were there fast enough where the suspect didn't have a chance to get away. We caught him, and he'll be now going to jail and hopefully spending a long time in jail for the crime he just committed.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Kingston. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
We're heading to the 560 block. Our father just got a call from his daughter who was going out on a blind date tonight. And she just called him screaming from that address. Supposedly that's where her blind date lives.
How you doing? Now, apartment 1208.
Yeah. Is somebody, do you know if they're in? Do they have to check in when they come in?
Yeah.
Is somebody in 1208? Don't call them. There might be a problem up there.
I don't know if they're there right now, so.
Okay, we'll check it out then. Thank you. Do we have the alleged victim's name?
That's Jack Willen Keys you're checking on.
1206. This way.
Yeah.
431, 410.
Can't even hear her. Can't hear anything.
Could you call that number for us, please? 1208?
When we call it now?
Yeah, could you call it for us, please?
And how do we get to the back parking lot?
The back parking lot?
Yeah, is there a garage for this?
There's no back parking lot. The parking garage. We have a parking garage.
Is there any way to find out what parking space is his? Or?
You want to go?
Do you know him? Or has he checked in tonight?
I don't know if I know him in person.
69, 98's got to be this way. Here it is over here, the 98. water. Full of water. Well, 98, it's vacant. The search goes on.
Tipping for the occupants of a black Saab convertible.
We checked the suspect's address, his apartment, no answer. Phoned his apartment, and his answering machine was on. We also checked his assigned parking space. His vehicle wasn't there. Somebody spotted a black Saab, and evidently there was a guy and a girl in it that fit the description, so we're going to get down there now and see if we can spot the car.
Okay, I think I have it here. All right, you got a black Saab here? This is gray convertible with black top. That's the one animated. The one arrived.
Your father called, said that you called him screaming for help.
If I may.
Sure.
We
You went to town.
Everything's been fine.
Okay, well,
I don't understand.
let me tell you what happened to us.
Go ahead.
We received a call from your father through the Milton Police Department, who stated that you called him saying that this gentleman was holding you against your will. He told us what your routine was going to be, that you were going to go to Davio's.
Been out for 2 hours yet.
You want to call him in the You want to call him?
Yeah, you want to? And if you,
I
and
apologize.
when you get a hold of him, we'd like to speak to him too, okay? This is one blind date you'll never forget, huh?
Well, yes and no. But I don't understand.
Who's this? Joe, would you mind telling me what's going on? This is your sister, Jackie. We just got pulled over by the Boston police. Joey, what's going on?
Ask to speak to your father.
Oh, my God. That's when you were walking in the door, Joey, and I needed hair gel. Remember when you walked in the door and I was on the phone? That's when I needed hair gel. I was saying, I have an emergency. I want somebody to go get hair gel. I'm having a great time. I can't believe this. You people are weird. Goodbye. Oh, wait a minute. I think they want to talk to you.
Yeah, let me talk to you.
Joe.
Who's the one that called?
Surrounded by like 7 cruisers.
Who's the one that called? Let me speak to the one that called.
Call the police. It's my brother.
Hello? Yes, this is the Boston Police. Oh, now, she told you what happened, right? Okay, so you're minded at ease now? You know what went on? There was nothing to it. Okay. All right.
We found out that what really happened was, while she was getting ready for the date, she ran out of hair gel. And that time she called her sister, and her sister's answering machine came on, and she yelled into it that it was an emergency for her to pick up the phone right away. Her sister not being home, she hung up. Her sister came home a short time later, heard her messages, heard her sister calling for help. She then called her father, who called the Milton police, who then called us and started this whole episode here. And everything turned out okay. Everyone's happy. And she could have used a little more gel.
Out of there last year was in a fire extinguisher, false bottom in a fire extinguisher. And the man that we're going after is the maintenance man in the building. We also have an arrest warrant for the girl that he lives with. So if we go in there on a rouse, maybe saying that we're in another apartment, knock on his door, saying, yeah, our apartment 304, whatever, we got a problem in our apartment, he should open the door and we can get in without using a sledgehammer. So I got the arrest warrant and the search warrant. So she's home, she goes anyways. We find drugs, he goes.
Oh, right in, the first entrance, right alongside the building.
We're responding up to a house on Utah Street. We're going to execute a search warrant with the detectives.
We also have an arrest warrant for a female that they made a drug buy into her. If she's there, she goes right away.
Waiting for a call?
go straight in.